I was gifted a Chinese diesel heater, which I am very grateful for. And we're starting by building the box that it's gonna live in, which will also house my future power system in separate compartments. And so to start, I'm gonna be stripping this old hardware and stuff off of what used to be the bed platform in my parents' camper that they took out. You got your turkey? So today is kind of a big day. I've lived in a van for almost 8 years now. I started in winter, so I've lived through 8 winters in the van without heat. And I was gifted a Chinese diesel heater. Oh, it looks huge. And the last couple of days, me and my dad have been working on building the box that's gonna go around it. And today when he gets home from work, which is in any minute, we're gonna be actually installing the heater, or at least drilling the holes and getting all that ready so we can do the adjustments to the box that are needed with the vent holes and stuff. Before I get to sanding and painting that up tomorrow. So the heater is gonna live here, behind the cockpit. And there's gonna be a box, like a 1 foot interior diameter, the whole length of it. And it'll be 3 sections. So one section will house the heater. We'll have the cold air intake from the footwell, and then the hot air will come out into the van. And then on the far side of that box will someday house my power system. So I have my eye on a lithium battery that I'm hoping when I finally get paid out from YouTube, I'll be able to afford. Unfortunately, I have some situation with international tax laws and Canada being really slow about getting me the paperwork I need to send off to the US. And once I can send it off to the US, I'm still about 2 months away from getting paid. So it will be a while till I have power, but I have a spot in mind for the power system. And then in the center section of the box, I might put like my sticker store supplies. I don't know. So we'll figure that out when the box is built, but I do need somewhere to put like the envelopes and stickers and envelope stiffeners and stuff like that, because it doesn't really have a home in my van. And in the meantime, I think what we're gonna do is wire in the extra battery I have. I have a deep cycle battery that I bought years ago when I lived in the minivan, because it would often die if I left it for several days. Like I would go backpacking for a few days and come back and it wouldn't start. So I had bought this extra battery I would use to jump myself in that situation. So I think we're gonna wire that in to my alternator so that I can just have power to run the heater until I can buy a proper power system. So it won't be enough for like my computer and all that kind of stuff, but yeah, so I should get to work. Hey, bud. All right, buddy. We got all the pieces we need. Shake. Hey Alice, if Frank's the best supervisor, shake my hand. Yay, Frank's the best supervisor.
So the frame is attached to the body right here. We can't touch any of that.
Yeah.
So we definitely can't touch that.
You just touched it.
So we have to keep in mind right here is this brace. So we don't want to be near that.
No.
So ideally, we could be anywhere in here, but we can't be that far. We need to be no further than here. So that's a 1 inch gap to the inside of the fold.
Yeah.
So that's where the most ideal place to have the intake and exhaust vent from.
Is it in the right spot, Frank? That's the floor sandwich. And there's some furring strips down there as well.
Styrofoam has 0 heat tolerance.
Yeah, dude, I know.
0.
Same with acetone, it just melts.
Yeah, so we're going to remove some of it so that we have a safety margin around the hot pipe.
Okay. It's kind of amazing like how much dirt has gotten under my floor. Oh, it's thick.
We need something to attach the heat shield to. Okay, so we'll just let it dry like that.
Okay. Oh, so the fuel line's going to go through that wood.
It's going to come down and in a loop.
And all the way through to the other side?
All the way through to the other side. And
well, good morning. It is a very nice rainy day here. We have not gotten out of bed yet. We are using the sleeping bag lately because it's just less weight on my body, and my neck and shoulder is still giving me quite a bit of issues. It had eased up and wasn't as painful for a few days, but yesterday it started to get worse, and I had a pretty rough night last night. I actually haven't had a proper night's sleep in close to 2 weeks now, and I'm in a lot of pain this morning. It's really hard to find any position to lay in that's not painful, and I still have quite limited range of motion and use. So yeah, it's gonna make some of these chores I have to do difficult. I need to clean my van. We got quite a bit of progress done on the diesel heater install yesterday, so that will be done by the end of the weekend. It's Friday morning today, and then my plan is to be on the road on Monday. So that's really exciting. But it's just a lot, like working through all this pain and the memories it brings up, and it's a little scary to think of the ways it's affected my life before and all the things I love to do that I wasn't able to do for long periods of time. So I'm just trying to stay positive and think of all the things I can do and just focus on that.
Cut that hole.
There you go. You're a good supervisor. Go lay on your carpet and eat that. See, doesn't it feel better when I give it to you than when you steal it? Frank just tried to go after the gun. I gotta peel the mat back.
Yeah.
Lift it up. Okay. Oh, you're so sweet, Frankie. Such a cute boy. I think it's warm enough to paint out here.
Oh yeah.
I'll just put the tarp down like you say. So the paint I chose for this is a acrylic enamel, durable and scrubbable, mildew resistant kitchen and bath paint that was made in Canada. So while this dries up a bit, I'm going to see what my dad is up to, and then I'll flip this and paint the rest. What is the dad up to?
I am mounting the air filter and exhaust on the undercarriage of the van. Does that work for you?
That just has to be the lowest point.
It definitely is the lowest point.
Do I lose clearance?
Well, generally speaking, if you've smashed here, you've smashed other places.
All right, then we're good. Let's get smashing. All right. Thank you. Also, who knows if I'm doing any of this correctly. Like, I'm pretty sure you don't just jam rollers in corners and squish paint out of it, but whatever. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh, mounting the tank.
Oh, we're just gonna strap those?
Can you think of a better way that doesn't involve big holes on the side? Goes like that, and then a strap between them.
Okay.
Then it's quick release for you to be able to take the tank out to fill it if you don't want to fill it here.
Okay.
Or lean it forward so you can get at it or whatever, right?
Yeah. So we've been plugging in a heater for the last couple weeks to try to help with my neck and shoulder, which are still pretty sore. Yeah, I can do some things, but still limited range of motion. So it's unfortunate, but I think it's helping to not be like so cold. So today we're gonna finish with the diesel heater install. I did the second coat off camera last night because we moved it to the basement so it could cure at a warmer temperature than like freezing, which not great for paint curing. So after I finish my morning coffee, I'm gonna move that in here and we can fix the cabinet down, and then we can wire in the wiring because it goes through like holes in the walls. Electrical is definitely my weak point. I don't understand what is happening, but I'll figure it out like I always do. And we're gonna have heat, Frank. We're gonna have the heat. Look at how cute you are. Oh, you're so cute. So I got a little ring light for my phone because it is so dark in my van. It's like a little cave in here, and it's gonna be a long, dark winter. This is about as bright as it gets. So, I mean, this is what it was like before the light. I have my lights on full, and it is about as bright as it gets outside. And it's still pretty dark. So I have this light now. I can put wherever, but it clips onto the phone. That's what I film with, is my phone. So I can clip it on the front camera or the back camera. And it's really come in handy working on this diesel heater because we've just been working on it when my dad gets off work. So we only have a couple hours till it gets dark out, and it's pretty dim in the evening anyways. And the other night we worked after dark, and the phone light lit up for filming and for working. So it was really good. Hi, bud. Look at you. You're just freaking lounging. So comfy. You're like royalty, Frank. Such a precious boy, Frankie. You so happy that I'm letting you use the sleeping bag? We don't usually use it in the van. But it's special. For your pleasure, Frank. Hey, a rock. It's shaped like a heart. I pick up heart-shaped rocks everywhere. I have so many in this van. There we go. Oh, sturdy. Okay. Hi, bud. Not the best paint job, but that is fine. I'm not a professional painter, and my self-worth is not wrapped up in how perfect my van ends up. It's not perfect, but it's gonna do. There's a couple little gaps there. I don't care.
Ambient air.
Yeah, it can't be in the box.
It can't be in the box. It can't be covered up by packs and
no, but it can be
clothes
hidden around a corner. We are out for a walk. We have left my parents several hours ago and driven north before we make a turn and head west. So I'm very excited. It has been a hectic last couple days. My dad hooked up the wiring for the battery, basically did all of the diesel heater install, and it works great. It fired up the first time, no problem, no error code, no horrible smoke, just seems to be running perfect out of the gate. So I'd like to thank all the people of YouTube for all their tips. Really awesome. Although now YouTube won't stop suggesting diesel heater videos, and I don't want to watch anymore. So yeah. So it is so exciting to have heat after so many winters just being cold and damp and just enduring the Canadian winter, because most of the time I don't actually go to the US. Of my 8 winters in a van, I've gone south 3 times for part of the winter, and I usually go somewhere cold because it means I can be away from people. So it's gonna be very nice to have some warmth and to be able to dry out. So a huge thank you to Crystal for the gift of heat. It means so much to me, and to my dad for his amazing install and just taking care of like all the hard work and technical everything, so that I really didn't have to worry about it all. I just got to like give a bit of input and paint my box purple. So yeah, I'm pretty sure of all the videos I've watched on YouTube, his install is the most over-the-top safe one I've seen anywhere. So hopefully if you're planning to install your own diesel heater, you got some good takeaways from this, even though I didn't talk you through the process. I feel like it's pretty well laid out. So yes, and then a special thank you to Dana for Frank's cute little Carhartt jacket. It's so nice because it was pretty chilly when we were working on the project in the evenings, and it's really just feels so awesome to be matching. So really appreciate that. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below if you haven't already. I really appreciate you watching. And before I send you off on your way with a cute clip of Frank, like I usually do, I just want to let you know that my holographic logo stickers are back in stock. So those are up on the shop now on my website, and I'll put a link in the description down below if you want to get yourself one of these. They're available, and I don't plan on running out anytime soon. So yes, thanks again, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.